Hey guys, that's Andy.
This is Chad.
And we're Team PGR.
We have to do it more space in between. That's what I thought. Yeah. We're recording. All right. Welcome to One Lap 2025. And Harrisonville, Missouri. We're cruising towards the Price Chopper, where we're going to charge and verify that works. And there's like another chunk of thing in the road. Did you see that?
No.
That was like a piece of glass or something. Yikes. Yeah, we're gonna verify we can charge tonight. Charging at the track is always a problem, or charging for the track, I should say, is always a concern. Even though at Hedge they have washers, we have a Chad engineered adapter. We need to get there fairly high for that to work out. So, yeah. But this is day 2, right? Is this day 2?
Day 2, Sunday.
Yes.
First actual track day.
Yes. Yesterday we had day 1, so we started at tire rack, did the wet skid pad. Hopefully our worst event, given our configuration of the cars this year with the Goodyear tires, which are fantastic in the dry, but not spectacular in the wet. We ended up 33rd, I think. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
33rd overall, which is kind of like in the middle of the pack. So it ends up being small differences in performance there make a big difference in points. So even just a tiny bit better when we would have been like 20th in each position, it's 5 points. So it makes a big difference. What else do we have to say about that? Nothing. We did all the things that we could think of to try and make it turn in a circle.
Yeah, other than actually test.
Well, yeah, there's that. Everybody else said that the skid pad didn't feel very good, but it felt slightly better for at least 32 of them.
Yeah.
I believe Chris Mayfield did over 1G last year in the wet skid pad, and this year nobody even hit 0.9.
Yeah.
So that tells you the difference. Yeah, so that was first part of day 1. Then we headed down to Grissom Air Force Base, which is only 70, 80 miles away, something like that. In Kokomo, Indiana. And that is a fairly popular place for the one lap autocross to take place. There was pretty decent course. I don't know how long autocross courses are. Half-mile course, something like that. That they had set up out on the old tarmac for the Air Force Base, or the Indy region often does it. They have a really nice timing set up. They do the whole thing really nice, especially for us non-autocrossers. They put a whole bunch of cones out that point where to go, so you don't get lost. But even so, there was a decent chunk of people that got lost.
Yeah.
Some
spin outs and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, spin outs. People sliding through the slalom sideways. Completely missing parts of the track occasionally. Yeah. We're not autocrossers. We kind of set it up like we would for a short road course. And I have rollerblades with me, so I went out and did the course 10-12 times, and then I found all the guys that are the autocross guys to get tips and ideas and whatever from, which is helpful. I wonder if that's where the stuff came from. That looks like a lot of stuff.
To breathe. We have to breathe.
Yeah. Yeah, so the first run was okay. My big problem with this enormous, super long car is trying to not hit cones. On the left side, it's mostly okay. On the right side, I really can't tell whether I'm close to a cone, whether I've run over a cone. Nothing.
She's a big boy.
Yeah. She's a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going with that. We're going with that. So I don't think I hit any cones. We didn't. The score was good. The score went through. But I was, at least in one place, I was decelerating where I was supposed to be accelerating because I thought I was in a different place on the course. And yeah, most of the rest of it just wasn't very good either. It was fine, but it wasn't very good. So I don't think we changed too much after that. I'm kind of like 10 laps to get up to speed, but in autocross, they run an SCCA style, so you get three runs and that's it, best time. So the second run, I tried to go faster pretty much everywhere, and I did, but in one part of the slalom, I got the car sideways just a little behind, and it straightened up. And when it straightened up, I knew I was too far inside, and I hit the cone with the rear tire, long wheelbase, turn it in, hit it with the rear tire. So I still finished the rest of it. It was still a reasonably good time. It was better than the first one, even though I hit a cone. But then with the penalty of the cone or whatever, it wasn't better. Yeah, so then on the third one, I tried to go faster everywhere again, which was good, but then I tried to stay away from the cones in the slalom, which was kind of ridiculous. I was like feet away when the good guys are like 2 inches away. But it still got yet another second better, and that one counted. So I think, was that like 8th overall?
Yeah, I think you got 8th overall.
8th overall in a 5,000-pound sedan against a whole bunch of guys. The top 10 had at least 5 people that have won SCCA national titles. So we'll take it. Let's take it. I think anywhere in the top 10 in the autocross for us is probably really good in this boat. We had like 4th in the autocross in the Model 3, but that's a much more nimble car, but still with good power, so it works out well.
That's a good autocross car.
Yeah, it's a good autocross car. This is not really a good autocross car, if we know what we're talking about. So then we headed out. The first 2 drives here, not bad. So the first drive was what, like 4 hours or something to get over to Gateway. It rained a ton. We don't have good rain tires, so I was hydroplaning at about 50 miles an hour for a while. Fortunately, the rain stopped overnight. We got all charged up, headed over to Gateway today, and it went a little better. Dry track, mostly dry in the morning. I didn't drive super aggressively, but ended up 3rd. Were we 3rd this morning?
Yeah.
3rd
this morning.
3rd this morning.
2nd this afternoon.
Yeah, the top 2 were not close. It was like many seconds ahead of us. So 3rd was pretty good. I think we were less than a second or 2 ahead of 4th place. So yeah, that was pretty good. And went and did our charge routine. The timing there worked out great. Got back, charged it back up, and went out and did 2nd in the afternoon, driving much more aggressively, hitting the marks, getting the braking zones much better. It was pretty good. That was pretty good. Andy in the S2000 was still quite a ways ahead of us, but we beat 3rd place by 0.7 seconds. So that was really good. That was really good. I don't know if we're really going to beat the S2000 anywhere. I don't think so.
Probably not.
I don't think so. So yeah, I think this year is theirs to win. That's for sure. Theirs to take, let's say.
Yep.
And yeah, the unfortunate part was Andrew in the Toyota, who was third in the first session, second in the second, right after the line. Yes, he blew the engine right out of that sucker. Lots of parts, and I saw him sitting there. It looked like it was on fire. I guess it wasn't a big fire, but there was quite a bit of blue smoke. So I think, well, I know they're done. And that stinks because that's a team that we run with, and they helped us last year get going again when we thought we were down and out.
They fixed a couple of wires on our car. I don't think we can rebuild a
No.
B58 BMW engine.
No.
Not with what we have in the back here.
Yeah, and technically I think that's against the rules. You're supposed to start and finish with one engine.
One engine.
I don't think you're allowed to. Although the dad bod guys bring extra engines, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there's a special dispensation in there somewhere. So we're cruising. We found an Airbnb nearby the next track, and so we're gonna try and charge there, maybe, and overnight, and try to get there. Last year was real tough to optimize power for. I think it's right up there for this particular track, and it's a long track, so we really need to. We're gonna have to lean on the tires tomorrow and try and carry speed and hope it's cool. There you go. Variable in the equation. So, anything else I missed?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we're cruising. We're getting in because it's another short drive today. We're getting in probably 8:30ish again, which for one lap is practically cake. Oh, they beat us.
Mm-hmm.
Let's steal their. We're gonna steal their charger. It's the GRM guys. The GRM guys are running a Hyundai 5N this year, and yeah, so we helped them out. We're trying to get them through the whole thing, charged up and everything, which is fun. So we'll get charged up here. We'll head over to the hotel, and then we'll check in again in the morning.